Starting off this weekly countdown, everybody, coming in at number 4 is Fallout New Vegas, 5th in the series with an increasingly loving fan base for reasons best kept for another video, and definitely deserving of being on this list. So you start off this game with the gritty and dirty sight of raiders being fired on from afar, before going to a picture-perfect cemetery on a hill with a man in a checkered suit and a few goons at his side, with our fateful protagonist knelt before him. Whereafter you are shot in the head, but reawaken in Doc Mitchell's house in the town of Good Springs, Nevada, not far from the relatively recently rebuilt New Vegas Strip. Hellbent on revenge, our protagonist on a manhunt for the one who almost killed him. However, there is much more at work than meets the eye, and our character is quickly enveloped in a territory war, a drug war, and a civil war, all alongside the Western American theme. And did I mention there is a nuclear apocalypse? With this game's arguably unparalleled freedom of choice and power, and with the largest amount of well-worth DLC package I've ever seen, and an arsenal so large that designers had to invent 2 whole gun companies that were not in the previous game to express all of their ideas, with the wannabe biker gangs, tribals, junkies, US Army, Reforged, Roman Empire, and innumerable robot factions, altogether unique and memorable characters. This game, as well as its content multiplying DLCs, is sure not to disappoint. The previous DLCs are as listed: Old World Blues, Gunrunner's Arsenal, Lonesome Road, the Sierra Madre, the Happy Trails Caravan, as well as several trivial starter kits. Quite a list, that is. My personal favorite of those is either Happy Trails or Gunrunner's Arsenal. Don't forget why you came to Sierra Madre. But by far the most influential DLC, relative to the story that is Lonesome Road, for an ending you need to experience to respect. Lastly, the endings to this game are very well thought out and masterfully narrated. When you finish this game, you will feel accomplished, as well as having a gameplay experience not easily forgotten. And with a character you may cry about losing to a system sale like me. Poor Argyle Sinclair. But thankfully you can bring your favorite character back in Fallout 4, even though it's not quite the same. Alright, I know this one was a little bit short, guys, but I really don't have too much to say. Maybe next time I'll try to make it a little bit longer. But for the first episode in this quad weekly series, well, no, it's once weekly. Anyway, 4 times. It'll be going on 4 times next week with my 3rd favorite game, and so on and so forth till we get to 1. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first video in this little series. And did I mention that this game also included real survival mode?